ma'am. What are
Good
you doing?
evening, Jaya. Good evening. So, how are you doing?
Yeah, I am doing great. Thanks for asking.
Welcome anytime. So, Jaya, could you just introduce yourself briefly?
Okay, ma'am, of course. My name is Jaya. I am connected from Jharkhand. I have completed my post graduation in English literature and I am married person with blessed with two children and nowadays I'm working on my spoken skills. So I have started recently my YouTube and I started upload some conversational and short video. That's all about myself.
So, are you enjoying this new journey?
Yeah, definitely, because it's very beneficial for me and also for many learner and viewer. My video will give them some benefit that it's my pleasure, I think.
All right. Would you like also to have my introduction?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
Okay, so thankful. Now, my
Yes,
name is Ritu Pathak, and I am an English teacher as well. So, and I love to teach. I'm very passionate about this job of mine, and I have been in this field for the last 30 years. So, really, really, I am enjoying my job. Whatever I'm doing right now, I am currently enjoying it a lot. So, that's all about me. So, Jaya, just tell me about place. You live in such a beautiful place, Jharkhand. So, what's special about that place?
uh, I live in the capital of Jharkhand, Ranchi. The Ranchi is famous for MS Dhoni, particularly because he is a very famous and he is a one of the best personality of our India, and also it's everyone know him. So particularly the Ranchi is known for the MS Dhoni, and Iftaipur is known for the Tata Steel Company, and the Dhanbad is famous for coal industry. Yeah,
Wow, beautiful.
so
So, where
Jharkhand is
are
really
you
a
based?
very beautiful place.
Wow, very nice. So, where are you based? Right now, are you living in Ranchi?
Yes, ma'am. I live in Ranchi.
All right. So, what do you love the most about your city? We all love our city a lot, but is there any speciality that is very, close to your heart? You are attracted towards it. Is that so?
Actually, I live in a airport side area, and uh, Ranchi is the biggest high court of the India right now built, and it's only it's nearby me and a beautiful stadium. And if I am talking about especially the weather is always the moderate, not very cold, not very high. And for the living purpose, it's a very good, very amazing. Whenever if you live one time here, you will never try to live another place because it's very comfortable for human nature and body.
So
Yeah.
you love your city. For so many
Yes,
reasons, the reasons which you told me, you shared with me right now. So you are happy, whatever you are doing, wherever you are staying. So you are completely
yes, ma'am.
settled.
Yes,
So you are
yeah,
contented with what you have right now.
yeah.
Very good.
I am
Great.
very contented.
So Jaya, what strategies do you follow? For the learner's sake, many people are are attracted towards this language and they want to learn this language a lot. So would you suggest a few strategies that can work for them as well?
Yeah, definitely, ma'am. Because I am also a learner and also a beginner. And as a learner, I realized that you should try to start listening more as much as you can. If you start to listening, we should try to take a baby step. Just the newborn baby cannot able to speak any language, but after listening so many times, the baby start to speak the language which
Yes.
he listened from her parents and surrounded people. So we should try to start listening more as much as we can.
Yes,
After that,
right.
you
Hmm.
should start immediately speaking also because many learners do this mistake that they wait for we will learn sentences grammar and we collect so many vocabulary then I will start to learn speaking. This is the biggest mistake I think for the
Yeah.
many learner. And it doesn't matter that what you know, but at least you should start to speaking and
Yes.
then practice.
Yes.
And
At
now
least
now
you should.
now in these days, it's not any excuse that everyone has access to the network, and there are many apps are available for doing practice. You can do practice with co-learner. Everyone has a mobile phone, and everyone can record themselves and rectify their mistake where they are doing. So by doing first steps really with a fixed time period, we can achieve the goal of fluency. Yeah, I am
Yeah,
also the
I
way of
concur with your strategy. 100% I concur with you. Yes, people are coming up with a lot of excuses. And as you have pointed out, that we have no room for making any excuses. We have perfect accessibility to network or to mobiles or to AI, even AI. We have a lot of, we have a good side of technology also, so we can
yes, yes.
use all those
AI teacher and
methods
chat
to
GPT
learn.
is a very beneficial for new learners, and since the person that who are not affordable to take offline classes and online classes, they can take suggestion and feedback from the AI teachers and the chat GPT using a. It's totally up to you that how you are using your technology. Then yeah,
Yes.
it's
Yes.
definitely up to you. If you try to utilize your time to learn new skills and new things, definitely it will be beneficial for the person.
Right.
Otherwise, the many persons spend their times, waste their time to scrolling the reels, and they are not uh, in, inclu- included toward the learning new skills. So definitely, if you are willingly to learn new skill, definitely you will achieve this. Yeah.
Definitely. Technology is a blessing in disguise, we can say. And as you have pointed out, the perfect concept that it's up to us. Definitely, it's
Yes.
up to us whether we are taking it as a blessing or as a curse. Are we wasting our time or investing time?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
are
Yes.
you into reading? Do you love to read?
Yeah, ma'am. I love to read. Sometimes I bought many books of the many writer as Sudha Murthy and Dr. Prashant, and they also motivate me in many way. And also by reading such type of novels and books, we learn new things. Also, yeah.
Definitely, we love to learn something, and to learn something, we have to invest, if not so much time, that definitely we have to practice, and we have to put in our efforts if we want to go extra mile, and we have to put a generous amount of time period also. So, how much
Yes. Yes.
time, Jaya? How much time do you invest? On the regular basis?
If I spend 1 half hour for learn this language, it's not possible for me to learning. I am totally indulge myself for the English learning. Whenever I'm doing another work, I used to listen some podcast content, English story, and whenever I get free time and on the before the bedtimes, I used to read some books and in order to broaden my vocabulary. And when I get opportunity, definitely I love to have a conversation with our co-learner and also the advanced speaker and beginner. Yeah.
Very nice, Jaya. So all the strategies that you are following currently are superb, and yes, they are the real time strategies, and they can give you real results also. Because most of the time we just keep on thinking that we will start from tomorrow onwards, but that tomorrow
Yes.
never comes. So you told me that whenever you
Initially,
are doing.
yes, yes. Initially, I was doing same mistake because I am not aware with the fact that by doing practice, I can able to speak this language very well. By doing on practice and mirror practice and recorded myself. Initially, I was only collecting so many vocabulary and I tried to learn only grammatical rule in order to speak this language. And that time, after doing many times, I realized that this is not correct way to speaking any language because the in the our childhood we don't learn any grammatical rule. By listening, by speaking many times, we become habituated to speak our mother tongue. So I
Yes.
realize it, and after then I start to speaking this language and trying to some another step in order to
Yes.
learn this language. Yeah.
What did I understand by now? That you have started implementing also. You're not
Yes.
only listening and reading. You are the one who has started implementing also all the rules and regulations that you just come across, and you are also implementing those rules. That's wonderful, and that is in real, that is the pragmatic approach also. If you are
Yes.
in this field, I mean, if you have made up your mind to learn this language, then this is the most pragmatic approach. That unless and until you apply, you implement what have you have just listened to or read, it is not going to work unless and until you practically use those words. We all know
Yes.
more than 100 words, but the main important point is, the main problem is that we are not using it. So that's
Yes.
not going to do any good. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So Jaya,
Initially,
I,
remember many words, but lack of the doing practice, I forget after 2 or 3 days, and I collected so many vocabulary. But whenever I start to using this, only nowadays I work on the only 2 or 3 new vocabulary every day, and I try to use this vocabulary during our speaking and conversation, and it's I think it's a good way for remember the vocabulary.
this is not only
So
the good way, this is the best way. As I've told you,
yeah,
this
yeah,
is the real strategy. Like we have so many, we have countless number of strategies, but this is one of the real and effective one. You have to implement. The moment you hear a new word, okay, you heard a new word, for example, you heard any random word, Google it, find out the meaning as well as the synonyms of the same word, and also learn how to use that word in a particular sentence. And you work on
yes,
that word continuously unless and until you are confident enough to use this word whenever you need to use that word. This is very, I mean, I'm so glad to hear that all your approaches are wonderful, and you have a bountiful of knowledge which you have shared
thank
on
you,
this
thank
platform. So Jaya,
you.
so nice to have a great conversation with you, Jaya, and I hope to
Yeah, ma'am,
meeting with you
for
very
giving
soon.
your this time, and this is I am privileged to having this conversation with you. Thanks for giving
Same
me
here.
this opportunity. It's a wonderful conversation.
Same here.
Yeah,
Same here, Jaya. Same here. Bye bye,
yeah.
Jaya. Bye bye. Take care.